Hey everyone, welcome to What Are We Doing? I'm McGuirk.
And I'm Sarah.
And got some Castlevania Symphony of the Night, or a Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer here. After playing some Rogue Legacy and having all that randomized Metroidvania, and then seeing people do speed runs of other games like Link to the Past or Super Metroid randomized. I know in one of the speed runs I was watching, somebody mentioned a Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer, and I was like, I've got to try that. I played some of this earlier and recorded it. Microphone audio did not come through. After 7 years, I'm still making that mistake. But gonna do some commentary on the gameplay that we did.
Because at least we were able to get the game footage. Yeah. That's the important part.
Uh-huh. And when you generate the random castle, you can put in a word or phrase or just some text as a random seed to generate the castle. And I generated Castle McGuirk.
So let's see what happens in Castle McGuirk. Let's cue the ominous choir here. It's the evil. If it's Castle McGuirk, wouldn't that mean that the vampire is Count McGuirk?
I guess it could be.
Instead of Count Dracula, because, you know, Dracula's castle would be Castle Dracula. I would presume.
Well, it's not that kind of randomizer. They can't randomize the bosses, or at least, well, as far as I know, they don't put bosses in different arenas or anything.
Oh.
I don't know how much randomization they can put into this opening Richter part, because it's pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
But I could get these items up here, which I don't think these are what they're supposed to be. These are more like the kind of items Alucard would be able to get.
So it would seem.
I don't know whether it'll give me these when I switch over to Alucard. Probably not. I really wanted to remember all of Richter's movement techniques. He has some complicated button commands you have to put in to do some of them. And I could not for the life of me remember the button combination you have to do for his like horizontal dash move that brings up some kind of like shuriken looking shape around him. I believe I decided that was enough hearts. Oh, it's,
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to
By
pay me tribute.
humans.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you!
I really should not have switched out the cross for holy water in this first phase. Would have been better to leave that candle around. Just pick it up later. Because you can actually hit his head well with the cross. It's the only vulnerable part of it. I guess I could have just done like Hydro Storm item super move here, but I was trying to save that for the next part.
Well, hindsight's 20/20, I guess. Oh no, he's an even bigger monster!
No, it cannot be!
And that was the prologue before we get to the part where there's actually some randomization.
Mm-hmm.
mean Castle McGuirk. Now that's quite a cape color.
Yeah, he's Alucard of the amazing. It's Alucard in the amazing Technicolor Dream Cloak.
The equipment that I start off with, not your typical Alucard equipment. The Medusa shield. I'm trying to remember if I ever got that as a drop playing the regular game. It's like it drops from Medusa heads and it has an extremely low chance of dropping, I think. Because Medusa heads are so common and they just keep coming at such a high frequency. They probably made it extremely rare because you end up killing so many of them.
Rarer than wall chickens?
Probably. And looks like the Tirfing sword does not have a special move.
Alas.
I could swap the I could turn the cape inside out if I want. So I'm only kind of messing around and staying here because I don't remember exactly how far you go into the castle before you get to the room where Death steals your stuff. Oh, miso soup.
You know, given that seems to be a running trend with, you know, with these roguelike games, that death steals your stuff.
That is kind of true.
I mean, you know, we were playing, that, we were just playing another game where death takes all your money. So apparently he's also... So apparently finances are not the only thing he's into.
Mm-hmm. But there's a glitch that I do not know how to do where you get hit by one of these wargs and it just sends you flying incredibly far. I've seen it in speed runs, but I don't know how it works. Because when I get hit, I go flying like 8 feet. I don't go flying 50 feet all the way through this doorway to the next room and then across the aerial space in that room. I feel like I've seen the wargs do some kind of fire attack where they breathe fire, but they weren't doing that for me either. But I could not figure out how to do it.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
I did wonder if maybe, like, unequipping yourself of your armor might have been necessary to get knocked back far enough. Like, maybe there's some kind of damage threshold and you only can get knocked far enough away if the hit does more damage. But it's been so long since I've seen somebody do that I don't remember how it was done. Oh yeah, trying to remember how to cast various spells. I'm guessing I was trying to cast, I think I was trying to cast Soul Steal, forgetting that you don't start the game off with enough MP to cast that spell, even if you're doing the motion right.
Need to level up a little more.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yep.
Dracula Tunic. That sounds like it should be from much later in the game.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And what's this relic? Force of Echo. Something that is not going to do anything until I have the bat form. Who knows when that'll be. And even then, you also have to get the Echo of Bat before you're able to utilize the force of the Echo. Bare fists, I can't even kill the red skeletons in a single hit. It takes more than one. Well, kill is a strong word. I mean, all you can do is knock them down. They always get back up.
Well, you know. Returning from death is a lot easier the second time, apparently.
Now, if I can kill the skeleton down below just right, I can use him to move the elevator up while I'm on it. Oh, he's just barely off the button. Too early. Yeah.
Yay!
Talisman.
Can't seem to go that way.
So we got an accessory, and it's just worth some money. Just hitting candles out of force of habit. Don't have the relic yet that allows items to appear when you destroy candles.
Sure is useful when you do get it, though.
When you don't have a sword yet and you're just punching, you can't do a downward angled punch while crouching to try to hit the floor. Pretty sure turquoise is just another ring that's worth money. But, I can't remember for sure whether there is a breakable floor there. I'm almost certain there is one in one of these kind of vertical areas like this. And it may have been there, but I don't remember for sure. But at this point, because I just have fists, I don't have a way to hit the ground. I don't know if in theory a spirit, a summoned spirit could break a wall. Not sure.
Just seems...
They probably wouldn't target it, though.
Fists seem oddly unrefined for Alucard. Don't they? He seems a bit too much of an aristocrat for fisticuffs.
Well, I don't know. There's occasionally characters who are like that. You got Dudley from Street Fighter 3, where he's like, "Let's fight like gentlemen," and he's a boxer.
Gutter trash. You have no dignity.
Fair enough.
So finding plenty of rings worth decent amounts of money. Those spikes don't stay down when you leave the room. But that whole, like, he should use a sword aristocrat thing does make me think of the Castlevania anime on Netflix.
Which
Where
was
it's like, this isn't a bar fight, show some class.
yeah. It's a shame the third season was so disappointing. It was the third season, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the third season.
It's like...
Alright, time for the first boss in Alucard's game.
Yep. And he's got nothing but a shield and fists. Right?
The shield is actually kind of useful for blocking all the projectiles they like to shoot, at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to hit them with some magic, ideally. I think somewhere around here I started to theorize that the spell commands, maybe not all of them, maybe some of them, only work relative to the direction you're facing. Because the Tetra Spirit is like, hold up for a couple seconds, and then do a half-circle rotation to down, and then hit the attack button. But it seems like you have to do that half-circle towards the direction you're facing. Even though I would kind of think, well, by the end of the half circle, I'm facing that direction now, but a lot of times when it seemed like if I did it the other way, it just didn't seem to work.
Mm.